Right? So it looks like I'm on a roll here. uh, yeah, I wanted to do this video. I inspired, I kind of had this idea a short while ago, but I got inspired to actually do this video and maybe other ones like this in the future from Dave, Mr. Local Bandography. The other day made a video where he went through, I think most people call them cubes, I think of them as cubbies. Went through all his cubbies and pulled a record out of each one to listen to. It'll get him through to the big record fair in New York City. Since I guess he's trying not to buy until then. But yeah, when I did my showing all my sections, the shelves and everything, I made mention that one of my favorite cubbies right here is my acoustic guitar section. So I thought I'd just go through and give some examples of what we have in here. Let's start with what's playing. Stuff like Paco de Lucia, who I love his playing. This is Paco de Lucia and Ricardo Modrego doing chansons pour two guitars, and either dedicated to or inspired by Federico Garcia Lorca. And everything here is in, the notes are all in French, so I don't know the exact story behind this album. But yeah, this is lovely stuff. And I have some other Paco de Lucias in here. Let's see. I think this is a collection of stuff from the mid 70s. This is an album on Island. Of course, he did the famous Friday Night in San Francisco. That's in here somewhere. I'll get it. Almorama. And another earlier one, Fantasia Flamenco, Paco de Lucia. Yeah, I love this kind of stuff. And a lot of these albums, I mean, I know of many of these artists, like, Robbie Bashaw. He's in here. The Grail and the Lotus. I've got Fahey in here. But then things like this, I've gotten a lot of these. I get these at shops, record shops, but also like antique stores I've found some of these, and like the library sales, real cheap. And, even things like this, I don't know at all, but I'll get it. If it's someone holding a guitar, I'll get it. Ricardo Acevedo on the London label. Yeah. And it's autographed by somebody, but not him. So yeah, let's just see what else we got. We got Basho. We got this reissue of Don Bickoff. Pierre Bensoussan. Man, I've had this a long time. At the time, I think I was still in high school when I found this. Yeah, I didn't know who he was. But there's another album of his I really would like to find. I don't think I've ever seen it. I can't think of the name of it, but I'll know it. if I ever come upon it. Yeah, Pierre Bensoussan. There's a song on here. I think that's the reason why I got it at the time. There's a song on here called Santa Monica. This I got recently. This is another example. George Cafroun, the best of George Cafroun. Yeah, I never heard of him, but I looked him up, and it's very interesting. He's from Argentina, but of Lebanese descent. Paco. This is another one. I didn't really know what it was. Guitars and songs of Argentina, Eduardo Calvo. Yeah. See, I just see these and I get them, and for the most part, they're very satisfying. I love the guitar. I mean, the guitar, acoustic or electric, is really the main reason I'm into all this. I mean, not everything I have has guitar in it, but the sound of the guitar, ever since I was a little kid, with like the tar, those Middle Eastern instruments is what I heard growing up, and then hearing radio songs, rock, and things like that. It was always the guitar. The guitar drew me in, and the guitar, I guess it's accurate to say, is the reason why I fully just dove into music, just all kinds of music. Got quite a few Manitas de Platas. So Japanese, he's renowned, and this one is homages, songs for Pablo Picasso, Salvador Dali, Brigitte Bardot. Yeah, he was at one time world famous flamenco player. A couple more here. The Art of the Guitar. This one is really, really amazing. On the Vanguard label. Chris Cole gave me this a few years ago. So we go through here. Here's that Friday night in San Francisco. This is a classic with just a beautiful Mediterranean Sundance, and where Paco de Lucia is like, he shreds on the acoustic. Yeah, and like things like this, Illyrio Diaz, guitar of Venezuela. I think I found this in an antique store, maybe $1. Yeah. So I've got the Fahey in here, things like that. San Bernardino. I recently, again, on my trip to San Diego over the summer, okay, there was a record store, I think I told this story to Alex, in the mid-'80s in LA. It's no longer there. Rhino Records in Westwood. I was there one day and they were playing this album and I was listening to it, and I think I might have heard, I had heard of John Fahey, read about him, seen his name, but I didn't have anything. So they were playing this in the store, and I was like, man, I have to get this. And so I went up and I asked him, I'm like, yeah, I want that album. And the guy working in the shop's like, this is our store copy. And they didn't have another copy. So, I mean, we're talking 1986, maybe, 87. And I never have seen this in all these years until a couple months ago at a place in San Diego. I came upon it in the store. And we went to so many stores, I can't remember which one, but the store wasn't that great. Like I was flipping through, I'm like, yeah, there's gonna be nothing here. And then I saw this, and I was like, oh my God. So yeah, Railroad. I think it's Railroad 1. So it took almost 40 years to finally come upon that. This is a nice one, Sarita Heredia, and she plays flamenco, recorded in LA at the Club Matador. This is a nice one, Flamenco Fire. So I got Daniel Hecht in here. I got a couple of Ted Hawkins, which are kind of like, you know, process of elimination. That's why they're in here. But I'm gonna have to do something because I'm running out of room. This cubby is pretty tight. Stuff like Carlos Montoya is in here. This is another guitar of Argentina, Raul Maldonado, on the Arion label. There he is. We got Ted Lucas in here. This is a reissue. Leo Kotke, 6 and 12 string guitar. There's a Bert Jansch in here. So it's kind of like a mishmash of different types. John Renborn is in here. This is a classic Gil Piger. I think I found this in high school. Jazzy flamenco. This is really nice. With 2 guitars, electric bass, and percussionist on his own label. Yeah, I mean, I see this all around LA. I think he's from Washington. Yeah, Walla Walla, Washington. Jazzy flamenco. Philippe Petit. This is a nice one. I want to make sure not to go beyond this side. So yeah, like I said, I have my Renborn. I don't have as much Renborn as I would like. There's another one, Windham Hill, David Quayle. This is a nice album. This is another one I found somewhere real cheap. Might have been a antique store. Rogelio Reguera, classical and flamenco guitar. Again, I have no idea who he is, but the interesting thing about this is it's on Prestige International. Yeah, just really nice stuff. Get to the end. I think I mentioned I have other classical guitarists in my classical section, like that guy Parkening and John Williams. I only keep Segovia here and the Romero family. Yeah, let's look at some Romero family stuff. The Romeros play an evening of flamenco on Mercury. Works for 2 guitars. You got Angel and Caldonia. Or no, I'm sorry, Pepe and Caldonia Romero. Caldonia was the patriarch of the group, and his 3 sons, Pepe, Angel, and Celine. Pepe probably had the most renown of the sons. Is it Caldonia Romero? Yeah, these are nice albums. I do have an Angel Romero here. Sabicus. Flamenco Reflections, Sabicus. Toribio Santos, Choros do Brazil. This is another one. John Coltrane 68 gave me that one too. Yeah, nice stuff, man. Really nice. This is good. I tend to put something like this on early in the mornings. I'm an early riser. Most mornings I'm up before the sun comes out, so it's nice to come down here and put on some kind of mellow guitar music. Segovia, like I said, is here. Do I have a favorite Segovia? Probably this one. Really nice. Versatile. Segovia is versatile too. Let's just take these last so many. This is a cool album. Peter Walker, Third Man, Gordon Nashville, 2018, something like that, 14. And this classic Rainy Day Raga. I keep my Dave Van Ronk here. Though again, I might have to find another place for him because I'm running out of room. No dirty names. And it does feel out of place, the Dave Van Ronks and that Ted Hawkins. This is a beautiful, beautiful record. Maestro of the guitar, Rudy Vanelli. I think it's his only album, on Verve. And a lot of these are cheap. I think they're all pretty cheap if you're able to find them. This one is a trio. Looks like there used to be a restaurant called the Casa de Mayo in, was it Pomona? Somewhere out here. So this group, Casa de Mayo, or what is the group called? The place was Casa de Mayo. Los Tres Charros played at the Casa de Mayo. Looks like maybe 60s into the 70s. And they made this album really nice. 3 guitarists, Segovia. It's at the end of the side. Yeah. So yeah, just thought I'd go through a little rundown here of this section, which I go to a lot. One more. This is a really nice one. I didn't show this either. Yeah, see this Kip Dobler? This is a nice, cheap record. I think on his own label from 90. Is it 90? But yeah, this one, Mario Escudero, classical flamenco guitar. And you have Mario Escudero on guitar and Manuel Escudero on the second guitar, the Musical Heritage Society. And usually these were released on something else and then put out by the Musical Heritage Society, but I'm not sure what it originally was on. This is a double. I have a feeling maybe Manuel Escudero is his son. There they are. So yeah, acoustic guitar section. I love it. We'll see what comes next. Thanks for hanging out.